Hey guys, welcome back to yet another YouTube video. This and another AFL Evolution 2 2021 teams thing. This one is Geelong. Um, so you can see here there's been a lot of changes to this Geelong team from last. So what? So they've added in Smith, Higgins, then brought in as well Jeremy Cameron also from GWS, and then of course and then Jack Stephen obviously he retired. Um, he retired from football, of course. So yeah. But other than that, it's basically a full strength squad. You can see if you look at the top there, it says 85 rated. That's actually is 85 rating. So this is actually a very good team in game on AFL Evolution 2. So let's have a look at the back line first of all. As you can see there, of course you have of course in the full back line you got Buse, Blitzards, and Henry. And then the half back line you got then you got of course you got Tui, then you got Stewart, and then at centre half back you got Jake Kolajasny. I think he and Buse are the only ones that are not below 80 rating. Blitzards, Henry, Tui, and Stewart are basically over 80 rating. Especially Blitzards with that 90 rating of his. Now let's move into the midfield, which has been basically going to be changed. So of course you got these two new recruits. You got Isaac Smith, who I was shocked actually when I first heard that he was going to Geelong from Hawthorn. I thought, wow, that's a big move. Of course, Higgins. That one was obviously going to go through. I was shocked that it took until the last day of until trade deadline day for that trade to happen, or one of the last couple of days of the trade period that to happen. But of course, you still got the likes of Selwood, Dangerfield, Duncan. Oh yeah. Oh, and I forgot one last person. Some guy retired by the name of Gary Ablett. I don't know if you've heard of him. 350 game player, something like that. Something like that. With 2 premierships to his name, and a handful and bazillions of best and fairest. With Geelong and the Gold Coast Suns. He also retired. But other than of course Smith and Higgins in there, it's basically you still got your Selwoods, your Dangerfields, your Duncans, and all that sort of stuff in the midfield. Then we get to the forward line. Of course Sam Menegola. I think he'll play some of his time in the midfield. I think maybe Higgins might be the one where he will go. He'll go basically up forward if Geelong needs to. But just in this game they put Menegola at half forward. Centre half forward, of course, another recruit in Jeremy Cameron, the big fish. I still to this day I'm still sticking with it. He is not worth 3 first-round draft picks. I'm sticking to it. If you guys don't like what I just said, then well, bad luck then. And then of course, other than that, of course, Dalhouse, Rowan, Hawkins, Parfit, or Parfit as BT would say. Now let's go to the bench here. So, and then of course you got Guthrie, then Asala Radaglia, who I thought would be a part of the Cameron deal. To be honest, that he would go to the GWS Giants, but unfortunately they didn't. But fortunately enough for Geelong, I should say, that they've got him. you got Graham Myers, the big G-nator as I call him. Graham Myers. And then of course Josh Jenkins, who is just in this game is brought on the bench. Trust me, I don't think he'll play if any at all. Probably the only appearance that he'll get is basically in the preseason and Mad Monday. But no, just joking about the Mad Monday. Sorry about that. Just wanted to get a laugh out of you guys. And there's some pretty good stars as well on the bench as well. You got Clark, you got Constable, you got Henderson also. You got Sparkle Narkle in there. You got Simpson, who I think will be with the player who they will who I think they'll play most in 2020. I think it's Sam Simpson, yeah. And then who else is there? Of course Atkins, I believe he'll play more, and of course Mark O'Connor, obviously. But in this game, I basically forced them out because of this absolute up and down, which is the back line. But yeah. But to be honest, guys, I don't know which part of the team is good. Which part of the team is better, the midfield or the forward line? Because look at the forward line here. It's now if you add Jeremy Cameron to that list, look at all this compared to the midfield. I mean, look at this: 83 in ratings wise, 83, 88, 88, 81, 96, 90. That is just a star-studded midfield for this video game. Then in the forward line, I mean, look at this. That is just absolute dirtiness of a midfield and forward line for Geelong. So that is basically the end of me of commentary. Of course, the usual, looking at the Guernsey numbers and then of course some gameplay featuring this Geelong lineup. Now you might be asking yourself, what will Jeremy Cameron? What are you gonna get? What will Higgins' number will be? What will Smith's number will be? What Jeremy Cameron's number will be? I think the number that I've chosen, Cameron, might be. I don't think it'll be 100%. Don't think it'll happen. But let's just say it won't be number 18 because youngster by the name of Constable has taken it, and I don't think he'll give it up easily. So the next one will be the Gold Coast Suns. So enjoy the rest of this commentary, the rest of this gameplay. Sorry. But until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later.
Hello and welcome to Sunday afternoon football. Anthony Hudson joining you. Joined now by Gary Lyon.
Thanks, I know it should be a great game today.
A practice match on the bill today as these two sides test each other out. Today it's the Cats versus the Falcons. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great.
It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the ground will walk out winners today.
The captains make their way to the centre circle for the coin toss. The Falcons kicking to the left of screen. We're just moments away from the opening bounce. The umpire gets things underway. Stanley trumped it clear. Hands it out to open space. Finds his man. Joyce gets on the end of that handball. Going for goal number one. It's a big kick, and it goes straight through. He celebrates hard after that. The first goal going to the Falcons. The game is back underway. Tap down. He gets his hands on the footy. Hits the target by hand. Goes by foot. Lloyd has a great set of hands. Decides to kick. The mark has been taken. Searches for a teammate downfield. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. Does well to cut off the kick. Sinks the slipper into it. Takes that one strongly. Stewart tucks it into the pocket. The ball is picked up and kept alive. A mark by Smith. Chose to kick it. The boundary line wins. What can you tell us, Gaz?
There's some great skills on display right now. A great match.
Is in his possession. Hands that ball to the opposition.
Brilliant chase.
Hacks it out of there. The ball finds him. Goes with the kick. Good mark there. He flicks it over. The handball hits the target. Can't quite sneak through. And only behind. The Falcons doing well at the moment.
The Falcons have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Bailey was taken high in the tackle. He might kick a goal. And it carries the line and through for a goal. Bailey loved kicking that one. That's two in a row for the Falcons. Now they lead by 13.
The Falcons are winning the clearances, but they haven't been effective and they haven't turned them into scoring opportunities.
Selwood earns a free kick. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. 65 metres out. Intercepted. And we'll get a ball up. Thumped clear. Joyce applies a bump. Duncan able to release the kick. It'll be a ball up. Swanson. Cloyfer picks up the loose ball. Handball's out in front. Receives the handball and takes off. Ends up turning this ball over. Hughes has resources out wide. Good opportunity for the Cats to put a goal through here. Cameron to have the shot from outside 50. He gives it a ride. Guthrie drops the mark. The Cats still within touching distance. Graham plays it to himself. Gary, your thoughts on the first quarter?
The Falcons came out and started well. They deserved the lead at quarter time.
Gary, does anything stand out in the stats?
The Falcons got behind in the clearances, but are set up well enough defensively that it hasn't made a big impact.
Thank you, Gaz. Players ready to start the second quarter. Umpire ready to resume play. Punched away. He gains possession. Duncan has resources out wide. Hawkins takes a strong mark. Going for goal number one. Puts it right through the middle. Hawkins getting the crowd involved. Just under 2 goals the difference now. Thumped clear. That's holding the ball. All kinds of pressure being applied.
Great tackling technique.
Dangerfield puts it on the boot. Goes with the kick. Takes it well. Chooses to play on. Moves the ball by foot. Shows some physicality. Cleanly picked up. Hacking it out of there. Over the top of the pack. Sinks the slipper into it. Keeps it alive. Under some pressure. Fought hard to get a handball away. With the ball now. He wins possession. They can link up now. Duncan wins it back. Radicalea takes the mark. This could even things up. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Radicalea. The score's a level. What a nail-biter. Cameron with a big fist on it. Has it now. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Ball off hands. Ball collected. Blitzarves sends one up towards the wing. Puts it on the boot. Manages to keep the ball in play. And the ball ends up over the line. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Linking by hand.
Great tackle.
The free for Sid. Works it across the ground. Higgins looking to track down the footy. Ball picked up. Bailey won himself a free. Bailey has resources out wide. Kicks the ball deep. Gets into a good position to take it. Hurry kick. Oh, got up there in spectacular style.
What a strong mark.
Myers will have to put everything into this one. He takes the shot. Hawkins dug out the loose ball. Sees it over the boundary line. Ball over the line. The ball is coming back into play. It's the end of the first half and we have the scores level at 13. Let's check out the stats.
The game has tightened right up.
Thanks. Players taking a much-needed rest as we prepare to launch into the third term soon. Players back on the field to begin the second half here. Back with another centre bounce. Big thump from Stanley. He's leading the ranking points.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
Dug out the loose ball. Higgins drives for the goal. Oh, what about that? That was really special. Gets his first. Celebrating hard. A 1-goal lead for the Cats. The game is back underway. Swanson. He's got the footy in his hands. Quickly onto the boot. Steady hands there as he holds that one. With a driving kick. The loose ball scooped up. Kicks in heavy traffic. Doesn't take the mark. Puts it into space. Menegolo has the ball. Finds the loose ball. Henry earns a free kick. So, what could the Cats do with this opportunity in front of goal? It has to be a big kick to get it from there. Bit of an angle for this kick.
The players will be feeling the heat right now.
Punches it clear. Looks to move it by foot. Dalhouse landed in his back on this occasion. Got boot to ball. Nice mark under pressure. Slams it on the boot. Finds this and marks well. Going for distance with the kick. Hands that ball to the opposition. Great tackle. Under siege.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Kick by Higgins. Graham spills it. It's a turnover. And he bangs it through. That's his first. Menegolo couldn't be happier with that goal. The Cats by 2 goals. Centre bounce. Hammers it. He has the ball. A clean pickup. Wins the race to the ball. Well, now it's a ball up. Thumps it clear. He's got the football now. Movement by hand. Turned it over. Sweeping handball from Cameron. Slams it onto the boot. Marks that ball uncontested. Chose to kick it. Dalton did well to win that ball. Moves it by foot. Landed in his back on this occasion. Graham, a long driving kick. Terrific mark there. Decides to kick. Head in the back. He gives away a free for in the back. Looks up with the kick. The mark is taken by Tui. Lobs the handball. With the ball now. Wants to keep it moving. With the ball is Selwood. Rowan wins the foot race. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Big tackle.
Bailey drives the kick. Just landed in his back. Clifford uses it by foot. Good mark and looks to send it back. Menegolo takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. Spills the mark. The Cats are leading by 12 as we go to the final turn.
The Cats believe they can win this game. It's time to show it.
Any thoughts from you guys?
The Falcons need to tighten up once the ball leaves the contest. The opposition are getting lots of uncontested ball and it's hurting them on the scoreboard.
Thank you very much, Gaz. Time to find out what happens in this final turn.
They have to go quickly to have any chance from here.
Stanley hurls it away. Just handballs into space. There'll be a ball up on the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Dangerfield looks in need of a spell. No issues with that drop punt. He's excited about that one. A 3-goal lead for the Cats. Stanley clears the contest. Takes a nice mark. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far.
They can take the sting right out of the game.
A drop punch through the goals. Rowan enjoying that goal. The Cats have 6 unanswered goals. The Cats get the margin out to 4 goals. The umpire calls for it.
The Cats have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Gone! What a tackle!
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Selwood pushes a low ball. A strong mark in the pack from Kolachesny. A low stabbing kick. He gets above the crowd. 50 metres from home. Parfitt steers it towards goals. He's really turning it on now. Smiles all round. That's 7 in a row for the Cats. The Cats by 5 goals. Wins the ruck duel. Clifford gets a quick kick away. Intercepts the ball well. Kolachesny has resources out wide. Goes by foot. Hughes just put it on the boot. Can't take possession. Scoops it up. Got the hands free. Joyce puts it to his advantage. Ball ends up with the opposition. He can take off after that handball. Great mark under pressure. Dalhouse kicks it. Bounces over the line. It'll be a throw-in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute.
Linking by hand is in his possession. Duncan with a penetrating handball. No problems with that kick from Selwood. They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Gets some reward for his efforts. The Cats by 6 goals. 1 it down. Clifford with the ball. Gives the old don't argue. Taken well at ground level by Guthrie. Gets a hand to the ball. Just got the hands in the back there. Selwood collects the kick. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Hughes moves it now. Finds himself in space and marks. Henry with a spearing kick. Off the deck. Stewart hacking it out of there. Drops the mark. An incredible victory. They were down at one stage and rallied and fought back to win. How did you see that one, Gaz?
The Cats adapted to the conditions better. It gave them the edge when they needed it most.
We play the game as it should be played, and no more far away. The banners fly high.
The final scores are the Cats 49, the Falcons 13. That's the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Hutto. Until next time.